Okay, so welcome to the part two of this video, Design to Code. In the previous lesson, we talked about how we can do make an entire design using Figma. For this lesson, we only stopped at the arrow section, and then you can complete your own design and come up with a more beautiful design than this. Now, the concept here is that we want to tell the AI to follow this pattern, and from the previous lesson you see that we already did that, and this is what the result looks like. Okay, but so in this class we're going to try and do it again and attempt to make it better. So this is how we do it. You have your design already, just like this. You can have it throughout, you can have it completely. You can even do a screenshot of a design that you already preferred from probably another website or another project. So all you just have to do is to click on the share button to the right side, top right corner of your Figma page. So you click on the share button, and you will notice that there is a copy link here. We won't copy that link. If you come downward, you will see copy dev mode link. At the time of recording this video, this is where it is located. Maybe when you're seeing this video, Figma must have moved things around, but what you want to copy is dev mode link. Now, what this does, before Figma monetize their page, as you are designing, you can see three modes here: design mode, prototype, and dev. But right now, they've removed the dev mode for only paid user, but you can still copy the dev mode link. So copy the dev mode link. What we did in the last class, in the last lesson, is that we told the AI to modernize, and this is the prompt. We said it should modernize. The page has now been rebuilt. Okay, so that's not the prompt, that's the response. So let me go through the prompt. Okay, so this is the simple prompt: make the home page look modern with zero section and proper navigation bar with logo and all of that. So I think that's what it did here, but we want to change that right now. Of course, we already have it here. If you look through, this is what we currently have, and it now have a proper navigation bar with CTA button. That was what we told it to do. And then it now has hero section with image, header, paragraph, two buttons, and then it decided the rest by itself. Okay, and it knows that usually what comes after hero section is either a pagination section or carousel section or this kind of section. What was it called? A card. It's called card section. Okay, so and again, you need to understand the building blocks of any application. So you don't just put things where users are not familiar with. All right, so let's move on. Right now, we want to make a serious change to it, and I like to start a new chart because of context window. So I will just go ahead and say we're going to start a new chart. So for context window purposes. All right, so let's give it a new prompt. Okay, so and I've just given it a prompt. I said redesign the home page completely using this UI design, and I referred to that design, the link we copied. Remember, we copied it in dev mode and color pattern. So I specified that it should redesign this format with the color pattern found on this link. Right, so I want to introduce you to something else. Now, instead of you going back and forth with the AI agents, you can do something. You can change the AI mode, and you can see it here. It says try the plan agents to research and plan before implementing, and this will save you a lot of token. Okay, so let's change it to plan mode. We want to just plan. We are not asking it to build now. So I'm going to click on it and wait for it to write the plan. And the reason why you are trying to write the plan is because you don't want to be going back and forth You want to be sure that the AI understands exactly what you want to achieve before it begins to make those changes. Okay, so I want you to see this. Now the AI is asking me specific question because I asked it to plan rather than just implement by itself without thinking or relating with me. See the AI as a developer partner, not just an idiot doing whatever it likes. It needs to be communicated with. So look at what you asked me. He said, what are the primary or secondary color to use in hexadecimal code or name? If you have a brown palette from the design, please share. So if I've done what I call design pattern, is it called design pattern? I can't remember what it's called now, but something in design that you will first design a design system. Yes, if I've done a design system, one of the things in design system is the design palette or brand palette. So I could have just shared it here, but I didn't do that. I didn't do that. So I can just go ahead and give you the color scheme if that works for it. Okay, so this is where we are right now. You just finished planning. Let me bring this a little bit. Let me make this a little bit larger. Okay, I don't use my setup in this format, but for the purpose of this class, so yes, look at the plan. You said, I understand the plan, I can read this plan and see what's already what you don't want or what you think is correct or what you want it to improve. So that's why there are options here. Start implementation, uh, continue continue with the CLI or continue cloud, whatever you. So he said what we've already prepared in the plan: a new homepage structure, hero, features, feature cards, CTA, footer, a fresh color, CSS variables, using the code I gave it, the hexadecimal code I gave it. Okay, and then response layer behavior, split hero becomes stack on mobile, and all of that. And I say, okay, yes, start implementation. All right, remember this is coming from a design. All right, so it has started implementation now. Okay, so finally it is done, and here is the story. You can read all this story, and you can read all these stories from what it has done for you. So I'm just going to go to the website and see what changes it has made. Okay, so yeah, this is it. This is very far from. Okay, so this is quite ridiculously different from what we asked it to build. But you get the idea. Now you will notice that something has happened. Of course, this is Replit. Replit is not as smart as the other AIs, but the concept of this training is to understand the basis. The best of them will rather be anthropic and then perplexity. So the anthropic is cloud code. Okay. So look at this now. The image didn't display, and this is why you have to understand the basis. You don't even need to begin to tell it a lot of story. If I come back here to check, this image, so this is the image. The image is loading from Unsplash. I don't want it to load from Unsplash. Okay, let's load it from image file. Let's load it from images. Images, img, src. Okay, I have just one logo there. Okay, this is just for the purpose of the class. I'll just put the logo and then I'll save it up, and then it will change, obviously. Yes, and it changed to the lucrative tech logo. You can put any picture of your choice, but you need to understand the entire concept. But remember, you are copying, just as a wrap up, you are copying from your Figma, you are copying in dev mode, and you are shooting to your code. And please make sure you answer the question correctly. You can see in my case, I didn't answer those questions correctly, and then because I wasn't reading it really, and then eventually I landed in a almost different design, just using the palette instead of using the entire design itself. So see you in the next class. Take care.